Geeta again, and this is about performance optimization techniques, and with which we actually let go of our negative sentiments and increase our positive vibration so as to attract money. Money is an energy, right? So, last few days I have been dealing with money, and so, uh, one of the area where the employees get entangled into a negative mindset is, despite being nice to everybody, they actually are they do get sidelined, right? That is when the frustration creeps up. One of the reasons why frustrations come up is uh, the frustration of failure, right? Despite doing everything. But while being nice to everybody in an office setup, workplace setup, or any life situation, one can start becoming credible, start establishing credibility, right? So, how for many people who have been nice in the past, they actually find it very difficult, and they need a way out. How to how to avoid that kind of situation? So it is being yourself, right? All the time, um, we need to be ourselves. Like say, while being nice, we um, actually uh, take lot of poison toxic comments also into ourselves, and people take advantage of ourselves in whatever situation. Uh, so this toxicity, if it is not affecting you, then it is fine, because you are in a higher vibration zone, and you are able to give back comfort to the other person, and that is how it is positive. But most of the time what happens, this toxicity of the comments affects you if you are not up to that situation, if you are not able to accept the other person as him or herself, right? So what happens, we need to do what? I'll give one example. It happens so many times with everybody, I think so. So when suppose somebody has said something, and after and it has happened, it has affected you so much, and after some time, when you really bring up the subject to the other person that you had told me this and that someday before, then then the other person doesn't remember. It also happened with me so many times, when it is not only at workplace, it has happened in friendship. In a group, we were five people, and we were taking a course, and we were discussing things, and the other person was giving away some very amazing kind of programs to his people, and he offered it to me. I didn't know, I didn't understand it at all, and I said no, a straight no to him, saying that I don't do, and actually I cannot facilitate the same thing in my environment. The way I told him no hurt him. Actually, I didn't realize, didn't remember till 6 months. So that was the time when, during the discussion of something else, he brought up the course, because I was discussing a similar thing with him. I was saying that this course was so very magnificent. I learned so much from it. And he said, this the same course I told you some time back, and you said no. I was very surprised. Actually, I didn't at all got to know what the other person was saying. It was our initial discussion, initial reflections, and initial interaction. So I couldn't gather what he was saying, and this could be one of the reason why toxicity toxicity actually spreads. And he was so very nice to him, so very nice to me, He said nothing. So the thing lasted for next 6 months till he brought it out for clarification. See, what a hopeless situation. He could have told me earlier, saying that this was the situation and we could discuss. So this happens. So if you are not able to let go, then you have to find out a way how to counter that, right? So the best way to do it is establish your credibility. If he is saying something bullish, then uh, avoid actually, and tell yourself, tell whatever you have to tell, right? And your focus, you as a human being, shift your focus from the approval from the other person to to your point, whatever you are trying to point out to that. And then if you are thinking that you are being kind to the other person, and if you are not hurting that person, then it comes from your own self esteem. Your self esteem, self image has to be higher, much higher, to give. When you have something within you, then only you can give that strength of mind. If you have within you, strength of mind means what? Strength of mind means being happy, being healthy, being in a positive uh, mind frame despite what the other person, the the situation is there. So it the delinking the mind from the situation, the external circumstances. If that capability is not there, then you are not able to give the other person anything. Besides, you are actually aggravating the situation by becoming yourself negative, right? So that is the realization that one needs to have. Then um, of course stop taking things personally what the other person has said, because after some time people don't remember the person, especially who has told you something which has hurt you. That person doesn't remember the thing, so it is useless to remember those things, right? And all the time, believe it or not, people respect you because of the work that you are doing, and the support that you have extended, rather than you're being nice or something, right? Do you accept that? And if you accept that, then the sole point is to be to establish your credibility rather than being nice. And this actually clears your mind from the negative mindset and negative energy. You forgive in the process the other person, that he is there. You established your point. That is the second point. The second thing that you did. And then you keep your mind clear of the negative vibration. That is the third point you did. Then and you keep uninfluenced, unbiased about any situation. And that thing, that your posture, your positioning actually has helped people. And the most important thing is, because since you kept yourself positive, you are on a higher podium, and that helps you to take advantage of that situation. And next time, the other person, the next day, suppose it is the next day, the other person comes to you because you are able to forgive. You are not being nice, you are able to forgive and still establish your point. And that helps your money energy to remain positive. And by some mystical law of the universe, it helps attract money. And we perhaps will never know how the universe does that. But our duty, our responsibility is to keep positive, right? So that is the point that I was trying to make while handling the office issue, the office workplace situation. How to handle a boss, how to handle a bullish person, a bully, and still being yourself. Thank you.